Today we're going to make our constellation drawing have more of a galaxy type background. So after looking at different photographs of different galaxies, I noticed that they had different colors, like sort of some pinks, some blues, some purples, even kind of some whites blended in, caused by the different gases that are in those galaxies. So after you have finished drawing your constellation animal, you're going to very carefully take some of these chalk pastels, put them on their side like so, and just rub a little bit of that color onto different sections of your paper. You don't need a lot at all. I'm pushing very, very lightly. Now, to make them look more like the blended photos that we saw, I'm going to use one finger to sort of smooth these colors out so that it looks more like a gas. And I'm just going to keep on going until I'm happy with the amount of color that I have in my background. It's okay if you go a little bit over your animal, but you don't want to cover it up too much. When I'm happy with the colors of my background, I'm going to very carefully use some different tools to create stars around my animal. Now, when you're doing this, you can add as many stars as you want, but just be really careful that you're being gentle with your different supplies, because if you start going too fast with this process, your stars are going to start to look sloppy. They won't look like those perfect little pinpricks. So I might make some of them larger and some of them smaller. And feel free to experiment with lots of different metallic materials that are at your table. And sometimes I like to do my stars in little clusters. That's the thing about drawing objects in nature. You have to be careful that you don't draw them too perfect. If all of your stars are perfectly spaced out the same distance each time, it's not going to look real. It's going to look like something man-made rather than something that was created from nature. When you've added many clusters of stars to your background, then your picture is complete.